Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. Okay, so he needs to reload because people are going to be coming in just a minute. So we'll go to 4, go attack that thing, and we may still have enough attack to get her next. Perfect. And we'll hit her. Oh, dude, that was awesome. We're going to do the extra damage. 19 damage. That guy's fully loaded. So if we get him down here, we can do one of these on her, and I think she's getting pretty hurt now. And we'll have to reload, and I don't really know what she's going to do now, but I'm really concerned she's going to kill him, because he's really damaged. I want Slosh to do it. You have ruined everything! Screams Jessica. Objective complete. Stop the ceremony. Karma gain 15. Wow, that was epic. It was huge. Oh wow. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained, or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There is something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She has abandoned me, expelled me. Unworthy, unworthy. Would I still think there was hope for her? No, I'd be angry. She killed my fucking friend. Whatever pain you're feeling is far less than what you deserve. She hugs herself and begins shaking uncontrollably, little cries of anguish and despair escaping her chest. I know. I will go to hell for this. If I still have a soul at all, I betrayed humanity. Her tear-streaked face freezes with a sudden realization. Oh God, the other nests in every major city. What have we done? And Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. Okay, what's going on here? Jessica looks at you pleading. Please, Slosh, don't let them eat me. Okay, so I could do nothing and say I promise justice for Sam. This feels like justice. Oh, they'll eat you, but Sam's going to get justice first. Kill her before the bugs do, or death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. It's Sam's sister. He did love her. I can't imagine he'd want me to let her be eaten. Oh, I don't know. I can't do it. She's going to come with me. She lowers her head in shame. I understand. So we just walked away and the bugs didn't care. Out of the shadows, you emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stare of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun and it's quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out into the street, the order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica has been dealt with and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need to do now is make a phone call and it ends. Is this the end of the game? Is this the end? Okay, well let's find out. I don't know if this is the end of the game or not. We just got all that karma. Why would we do that if it was the end of the game? And after we broke up the ritual, Slosh chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And Slosh says something like, I won't let them eat you, Jessica. You're coming with me. You're going to pay for what you've done. It was very dramatic. Then we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCAS FBI. They're going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood. So this nest is cleaned out and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. James assesses you with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was as a success, Slosh. Herr Brachus is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. What about me? Yes, we should discuss you. Regardless of your obvious flaws, you have done a great service to the world and are deserving of a reward. What would you ask of me? Not much, just McCluskey's badge. Yes! Telestrian's ice breaks for a moment. You short-circuit an invasion of extra-dimensional insects, and for your reward, you wish to have an insignificant Police detective dismissed from his position. It's a no-brainer, right? He smiles an icy smile. Indeed. I won't waste brain cells even contemplating your reason for requesting it. Very well. Detective McCluskey is now Citizen McCluskey. The man grates on my nerves anyway, and since his action requires little more than a nod to the proper peon, you may ask another boon of me. I'm feeling generous today. I don't want to work for him. I just want to get paid. He smiles an icy smile. I would expect no less of you. Mr. Quoth, please place a suitable bonus on our friend's cred stick. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations are unnecessary. I have no interest in furthering our relationship. 100,000? Yes, sir. He takes your cred stick and slocks it into his PDA. It looks like you two are best buddies now. Well, there you go. I'm not quite sure what's going on, so I'm just going to keep barreling along. I don't know if this is the end of the game. I can't imagine that it really is, but I'm going to go tease McCluskey. McCluskey's alternating between trying to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you looking at, Tube? No, I'm not going to punch him. I'm just going to sit there and say... No, I'm going to punch him. I don't like him. Throw a flurry of punches too fast for the orc to see. He goes down with a thump. Hell yes! That's right. Hey, buddy. I just ruined your life. Okay, the painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm going to get out of here. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. Until I need you for something, then I'm a bastard. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Does the press really matter? Because important people know about it? Like a great dragon or a billionaire industrial elf? Let me show you something. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian. Dismissive, isn't it? It's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tia Tangier. They're not going to trust what he's telling them, and frankly I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game, always has. Do you trust him? No, just like I don't trust you. Don't take it personally, kid. You shouldn't trust me either. I've been manipulating runners like you for years. I'm manipulating you right now, you just don't know my game yet. Let's continue the dance, I have one more to show you. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there? He's with Ares Macro Technology, enormous megacorp, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly, they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Not from me. No, not from you. You're a runner. That's the idea. But it's not the giant machination it appears to be. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus. Alas. So, what's the lesson in all of this? That I did all of it for nothing? Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged, the cards are stacked, the dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was. Every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. Oh, this is depressing as hell. And that's why we don't play their fragging game. We don't swallow their dreck sandwich and politely ask for another. That's why we run the shadows. That's where real life is, kiddo. Reality's living in the places no one wants to see. Where is Herr Brackus? He flew back to Berlin. All sorts of things brewing there. He was very impressed with you, though. He could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with a dragon, kid. They're playing a different game entirely. See you around. I really don't know where this is going. Hey, it's Jake! Let's go talk to Jake. It's our buddy Jake. Jake shakes his head smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. I knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Oh, I got her. Figured you would. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Slosh and the Dead Man Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skimmed the surface. I heard Mitsuhama? was looking for a team and they specifically want trolls. No idea what it's about. I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tier's got it on total lockdown. No fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. There's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I've got plenty of friends there who are good for a job. I'm in. I'll talk to you later. I'll say to him, good, we can hash it out over dinner. If you want to find me, I'll be at McCracken's. Later, got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. Is this leading up to the player-created content or DLC or something like that? Because I'm really not sure what is going on. Let's talk to Coyote. Our good friend, Miss Coyote. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer and now he'll get justice? It was a little more involved than I expected. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Cody grins, first time. Well, I'm going to go grab Parko, head back to the Union, maybe catch a trit or something. I could use a long shower too. After that, you could learn the business, take over for Mrs. Kubota someday. She gets a twinkle in her eye. Someday maybe, when the rest of my body is made of metal too. But not today. Today I run the shadows, get paid, get dirty. See you around, Slosh, you're quite a guy. I can honestly say I've never met a troll quite like you. Is this the end of the game? Is this how it's finishing? I do not understand what is going on. I love how he's still on the ground though. Okay, let's talk to Dresden. Hello, Dresden? Hello? The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey Slosh, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Hello Dresden, how's my favourite body snatcher? Is he? He pops his eyebrows eager. You know it's all over the Trivid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish of all places. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Why, Mr. Dresden, I have no idea what you mean. Dresden winks. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming. Am I right? That was a double negative. So the big question, what about the Dead Man's Switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Right, the Dead Man's Switch. Almost forgot about that. Forgot? Come on, how do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comlink. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Guess it's time to end this thing. I guess so. Take care, Slosh. I don't know I don't know how I feel about it. Is this the end? The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can... Not yet. Is there anywhere else I can go? That's it. That's everywhere I can go. Yeah, I guess this is the end, guys. I guess this is the end. The phone before you has a simple numerical keyboard. I just read that. Let's call the law firm and finish the job. You tap in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the vid phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone and recognition slowly appears on his face. Oh hey, it's you. Slosh, right? So you got Sam's killer, huh? What the hell is going on? It's a little complicated. I'll just slot Sam's video for you. Hang on. He fumbles for a moment, and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static and is replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey buddy, looking good, looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You are always the dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks at you. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever it was you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back. His breath hitches in his chest. You're the only one. Only one who ever gave up, who ever tried to help me, ever. Except my sister. She tried. More than once, she tried. I never let her, though. I never let her in. I regret that a lot. Did you ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You're still a twin after one of you dies. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs. Heavy. God, listen, do me a favour with you. If you talk to her, her name is Jessica, tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. He straightens himself, shakes it off. That grin is back. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey, thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what, if you feel a bit sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence, and you feel it tug on your jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? Thank you. He just said thank you. Oh. Holy hell. Oh my god. I feel gutted and shattered and... Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry, I'll read this for you guys. What am I thinking? Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a trivet thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and it's Des Moines, so Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called Fabs the Third. Fabs. I called it Fabs. Is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. Well guys, I didn't expect it to be ending there, and there you go, that's the first campaign of Shadowrun Returns done. We'll take a little break from the game for a couple of days. If you guys want to let me know what DLC I should do, whether I should just jump into Dragonfall, which is the next one, or if there's any player-created, user-created content that you guys would like to see, let me know. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, all of the hints, all of the suggestions, and all of the knowledge you've given me over the series. I didn't realize I was going to be finishing a series today, so I feel a bit strange. So it feels strange. You get to the end and then you're done and you don't really know what to do with yourself. So once again, I'll say thank you so much for watching and letting me do this as my hobby. I'll see you guys in the next one.